there, it's your TV BFF Jen, and I will be watching episode 7 of Wednesday today. Last episode, the mayor was run over by a car, and by the end of the episode, presumably the same mysterious character that ran him over earlier pulled the plug on his medical equipment. It looks like the mayor is likely dead, which was a huge development. Wednesday tricked Tyler and Enid into investigating the Gates house with her. They discovered the following: a creepy crackstone altar, the car that hit the mayor, a room that looked like it was actually being lived in, the former room of Laurel Gates, and a basement full of victim parts. Yep, you heard that right. Trophies from the victims in jars. It was, not a pleasant scene. They also had a run-in with the monster. They were able to get away, but Tyler did end up with some claw marks on his chest. And after that whole ordeal, Enid got really mad at Wednesday. Understandably, after everything she'd been through, packed up her things and left their room, at least for a few days. So those two girls are currently at odds. So as you can see, a lot happened last episode, so I'm interested to see what happens with the fallout from that episode, because if the mayor died, that's going to have huge repercussions within the town. Also, with the Lucas, who has been more involved in the storyline, how's he going to react to that? What will happen with his character arc? Also, of course, I want to see Enid and Wednesday make up and be friends again, and I want to see Eugene wake up from the coma. I've been waiting for that moment, so maybe we'll get it this episode. All right, guys, without further ado, let's get into it. Oh, he died. That's so sad.
Mayor Walker was murdered, and I know the killer is here.
Aww.
I have all the pieces of the jigsaw. I just need to slot them into place.
She's definitely getting close. Aww, poor Lucas.
The killer will make a mistake.
They will. Who's that? She gonna catch them? Whoa.
Still
It's
as
Raiden.
sharp as ever, pig-tailed protege.
Aww,
Fester.
nice. I didn't know if we were gonna see Fester. Oh, it's Fred Armisen. That's awesome. Yes. If you don't know me by now.
I thought you didn't go to Nevermore.
I didn't, but I used to drop in on him, usually from the ceiling with a dagger clutched between my teeth, just to keep him on his toes. He filled me in on what's been going on. What fun.
What kind of job?
The kind that means I need somewhere to lay low for a couple days.
Oh yeah, with Eugene gone, there's plenty of privacy.
You've actually made a friend. That poor kid will be going home in a body bag.
Aww. Bad timing on that one.
Those bees are hibernating. That means do not eat them.
That's right. You go snack on a granola bar or something.
When you give me that death stare of disapproval, you remind me of your mother.
Touchy subject.
You know what kind of a monster you're dealing with? Ooh.
That is
called
such a good
hide.
picture. A
Is it
hide?
Japan?
Hmm?
You've seen one before.
Oh yeah, in '83 during my vacay at the Zurich Institute. That's where I got my first lobotomy. Lobotomies are kind of like tattoos. You can't just get one.
Tell me about the hide.
Olga Malikova. Beauty, brains, and a penchant for necrophilia.
Great combo.
Till one night she massacred a dozen audience members.
Wow.
What triggered her? Or did she just change on her own?
Good question.
Yeah.
There's never been any mention of hides in any Outcast book.
You tried Nathaniel Faulkner's diary? Faulkner traveled the world, cataloging every outcast community.
That's helpful.
The diary. Where is it?
Nightshade's library.
We'll sneak into the Nightshade's library tonight. In the meantime, lay low.
All right.
If you are discovered, I will disown you and collect all the reward money tied to your capture.
I
Cold-blooded.
expect nothing less.
He's practical. He gets it.
Leave the bees alone.
Nice. So that Nightshade's library is really coming in handy because this is now the second book she's going to be able to use. I love that Uncle Fester came in and was able to actually tell her what the monster was. So now she can do proper research on it. I thought that was a really good way to get the plot moving along.
My novel started out as a twisted fiction, but somehow reality has turned it into my own personal looking glass.
It definitely mirrors reality. Aw, she misses Enid.
The dead can be just as annoying and unreliable as the living.
It's Enid.
This is the third time in 24 hours you've forgotten something.
Interesting.
How is everything going? Solitude suits me. Was I an annoying distraction?
You definitely had some annoying habits. Such as? When you're not grinding your canines, you growl in your sleep.
As opposed to late night cello solos.
You could gas an entire small village with the amount of perfume you spritz.
Oof.
That's just off the top of my head.
Enjoy your solitude Wednesday.
It's not solitude if you're still here.
Boom. She needs to unbend just a little bit and tell Enid that she misses her. I think she's gonna get to that point, but she's just not ready yet. That's a pretty cool entrance. I thought Uncle Fester was supposed to be with her.
Uncle Fester?
Ah, they were meeting there? Okay.
Who's Uncle Fester?
What are you doing here?
Well, since I'm an actual nightshade, I don't have to explain myself. You know what your problem is? You don't know who your real friends are. I've been on your side since day one.
That's true.
You want honesty? Here it is. Every time the monsters attacked, you have been right there.
But so has Tyler.
You even drew where it lived. Then when Eugene went to investigate, you tried to kill him so he wouldn't spill your little secret.
Nah,
If I am the monster, why haven't I killed you?
'cause you like me.
Because for some reason I cannot fathom or indulge you seem to like me.
She said it.
What's to like?
Ooh, ooh, brutal. Ouch, that stung.
How long
There
have
he
you
is.
been lurking?
Long enough to feel the tension between you two. I'd
And
recognize
there's
the
Thing.
patter of those fingertips anywhere.
Uh-oh, he seems mad.
It wasn't my fault! Oh, you're all fault!
Enough! No. Show me the diary.
Yeah, let's get to it. Ugh.
And behind Iggy it,
That was handy.
this is turning into a replay of Kalamazoo.
Oh, hush up, Fester. Well done. Is there just a book in there? That's interesting.
How'd you swing your own single?
My former roommate couldn't handle my toxic personality.
Accurate.
Here it is.
Yeah, that's a great image.
Artists by nature, but equally vindictive in temperament. The hide lays dormant until unleashed by a traumatic event or hypnosis.
Oh.
Becomes the willing instrument of whatever nefarious agenda this new master might propose.
Oh.
That means I'm not looking for one killer, but two.
I didn't mean to startle you.
I was just working on my novel.
Enid has requested to room with Yoko.
Oh, she did it. No.
She did?
She didn't believe it.
Deflect all you want, but you and I both know that you care about Enid.
She does.
Is it really so difficult for you to admit that you made a friend? Now that she's gone, you might actually miss her?
Yes, it is. Come on, Wednesday.
I'll survive alone. I always have.
But you don't have to.
I'll submit the forms to Principal Weems.
Wow, such formality for a change of rooms.
Uncle Fester?
Hey, being a solo Lobo has its perks. Just look at me.
Yeah, I'd want Enid back.
I need to talk to you. Okay, I can meet you there in like...
Who is he
20
talking
minutes.
to?
Who are you talking to?
It's none of your business.
I know what you are, Xavier.
It's not him. Although the artist by nature was interesting.
Did you place a tracker?
Whoa, she's tracking
Don't
him?
worry, Uncle Fester's got you covered.
Let's hit the road.
What does that say? Pooch Patrol?
You know me? I like to travel incognito.
Yeah, that's a low profile method of transportation. Oh, I love the dog ears. Yes.
Come on, let's roll.
Please put that on. oh yes. Oh yes. I love it. That's the cutest ever. Okay, it looks like he's at a lake. The therapist. Huh.
Principal Weems, it is imperative I speak with you about Dr. Kinbot.
Speak of the devil.
Oh, she's there.
Dr. Kimball was just discussing your assessment. I need to sign off on it before she hands it into the court.
The
Well, what's the
court.
verdict, Doctor? Am I cured?
I'm glad you find it amusing because the judge assigned to your case won't.
I've been reading about hypnotherapy. Are you a devotee?
Yes, very much so.
She's testing her.
I'm seeing you on Monday. We can start then.
Yuck.
I think the kid behind the counter has clocked me. I'm gonna put him in a Romanian sleeper. Cover me.
Relax. He's not interested in you.
No, he's not. He's interested in her.
On the house.
Hey, thanks, kid.
Hey, a boy that gives you free coffee.
Tyler, This is my Uncle Fester.
Hi, it's nice to...
Oh. Yeah, hilarious.
Is that?
It's called a hide.
Yeah, how does he react to that image?
Your father gave you explicit instructions not to be near me.
No, my dad's not here and I'm on a break.
He also works there, so.
Tyler.
Ooh, busted.
What did I say?
Fester is good.
Putting these up around town is a bank robbery suspect and he's a real creep. You haven't seen him, have you?
No.
I'll pin it on the bulletin board.
Where did Fester go?
Yeah, your family is very colorful.
Ironic considering Fester's the black sheep. He's harmless.
I don't know about
We're
that.
scheduling our date. And no excuses. Figure after what happened last time, you owe me.
Wow, this guy is persistent.
Well, I can't sneak off of campus.
I'll come to you. 9 p.m. Crackstone's Crypt.
Crackstone's Crypt? No. Mm-mm. That is not a date spot. I'm sorry. That's the polish she was looking for.
I don't miss her.
Liar.
Friends are a liability and can be exploited. Your job is to guard that diary while I'm gone. It's not a date.
It is a date. Why does he want to meet her there?
You do have to close your eyes.
Are you serious? I'm only doing this because I owe you.
I don't like this at all. That's pretty. Oh, he set up a picnic.
What?
Wow.
No one's ever taken you on a picnic inside a crypt before?
He went all out. Oh, a movie.
How do you feel about scary movies?
Wow. She loves
Prepare
it.
to be horrified.
She does look scared. Oh, she's definitely horrified.
All right, he couldn't got too far on foot, so you guys spread out. I'm gonna check down by the lake.
How'd they find it out there? Oh gosh, is he gonna run into them at the crypt?
Thank you.
Did she actually enjoy Legally Blonde?
I'm just gonna come out and say it. I want us to be more than friends.
Bold, I love
You'll
it.
snap out of it.
Don't do that.
Aww.
Discount my feelings.
I will ignore you, stomp on your heart, and always put my needs and interests first.
At least she's honest.
Hey, you can keep trying to push me away. It's not gonna work.
You're making a mistake.
Probably.
Definitely.
Are they gonna kiss? Ah, are you kidding me right now?
I'm not gonna even ask what this is, but I never saw the two of you here.
Come on.
Way to spoil the mood, Dad. So close. Whoa, what happened to her room? What happened to Thing?
Thing?
Is he okay? No! No! Oh my god! Oh my god. Oh, he's gonna electrocute him. Please work. Come on, Thing. There's no way they're gonna kill Thing. No way. I mean, he's definitely supernatural. Come on, Thing.
He's gone Wednesday.
No!
No, he's not. Thing. If you can hear me, if you die, I will kill you. Now, again, please!
Come on, Thing. Twitch a finger.
For a minute, we thought you'd picked your last lock, buddy.
Who did this to you? Knife from behind the back. Cowards. Promise that whoever did this to you will suffer.
Good. They need to get him stitched up. Pinky promise. Oh, that wound is horrible.
I'll stitch it back up.
I'll lay low here tonight, keep an eye on the patient, and I'll skedaddle in the morning. You'll always be my favorite Wednesday.
Be sure to tell Pugsley that. It'll give him a complex. Whoever ransacked my room also stole Nathaniel Faulkner's diary.
That's supposed to be safely locked in the Nightshade's library.
So you do know about the diary, which means you also know the monster we're after is called a hide.
Wow.
Faulkner spent years studying hides.
What was his conclusion?
He was killed by a hide before he could reach one.
Oof.
If you suspect someone, you need to tell me.
Why? All you've ever done is gaslight and obstruct me.
Good point.
I am protecting our Nevermore family, which also includes you.
I do think her intention is to protect the school, so I get why she feels that's a noble pursuit.
Come with me. I have information about Mayor Walker's murder.
Oh? What's going on here? I like that these two aren't being adversarial right now.
Printed these off my dad's computer. Seems he was trying to track down someone. Laurel Gates.
Yep.
Apparently the Gates mansion was purchased a year ago by a 90-year-old candy heiress. She then mysteriously died and gave all of her belongings to her caregiver, Teresa L. Glau.
Teresa Glau.
It's an anagram for Laurel Gates.
Oh.
Why?
Revenge on all the people she blames for her family's misfortunes. Your father, most of all, Nevermore.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You know who Laurel is, don't you?
She thinks she knows. I think this is a red herring.
We don't have an appointment scheduled for today. I wanted to return something. I found it in your old childhood room.
She doesn't recognize it.
I know you're Laurel Gates. You've come back to Jericho to seek your revenge.
I mean, who better to slide in and out of the hospital undetected than a psychiatrist under the guise of visiting another patient?
That's a good point.
Actually accusing me of murdering the mayor. The roses you left in Eugene's room were your mistake. They were the same variety
They
I
were
found
in
in
the
your
room.
childhood bed. I'm going to recommend you stay in a juvenile psychiatric facility for observation. You and I both know I'd be running that place in a week. Time's up, Laurel.
It's not her. Yeah, no wonder she thinks she's crazy. Can you imagine being accused of all of that and having no idea what she's talking about?
Principal Weems, it's Valerie Kinbot. Wednesday Adams just barged into my office, and her behavior was completely irrational.
Uh-oh. Is this going to be the end of my favorite therapist? I mean, I don't like her, but I don't want her to die either. Okay, she's not Laurel Gates. Did he kill her? Jenna Ortega is
She's
tiny.
gone. Dr. Kimbot's dead.
Whoa!
This ends now.
Holy. It's not him,
Look, you need to stay
Wednesday.
out of my space.
You need to take your own advice. You left that in my room. How long have you been seeing Kinbot?
You've been spying on me, right?
Yeah, she's good at that.
My father thinks that my mental health is a PR problem that he needs to manage. He wanted to keep his troubled son out of the tabloids.
Oh.
I wasn't in your room. Believe me or don't believe me. I don't care.
Don't make the same mistake twice in the same
Your painting
day.
has been improving.
Ooh.
What is Rowan's inhaler doing in your shed?
No.
Don't forget your latest edition.
Kinbot's necklace.
Whoa.
Somebody planted that stuff.
Freeze! Drop the knife! Appreciate the help, Adam.
He actually listened to
You
her?
framed me. I'm being set up. I should have let Rowan kill you.
Oh my god. Did she actually frame him or did someone else? Oh, Wednesday, you're so wrong. Ugh. Oh, it's Enid.
You're back. Someone's got to look out for you too.
Aww.
Skip the tape. Don't tell me Wednesday Adams is mellowing out. Never. More like evolving.
I like that.
Why the sudden change of heart?
Because we work. We shouldn't, but we do. Everything you said about me is true, but I don't apologize for it.
Good for you.
It's just who I am.
She approves.
Thing said he missed you.
Oh, Thing
I'm
missed
super-
her. Mm-hmm.
Thing may have blabbed about your date with Tyler. So how'd it go?
It was interrupted.
It went well.
Well, I heard Tyler's working the late shift.
I'm glad Enid's back.
We're closed.
Then you should lock your doors.
Yeah, he should.
That guy always seems so normal.
It has made me reevaluate things.
Like who I can trust.
Don't trust him.
Does that mean you're ready to be more than friends?
Oh no. Are they gonna kiss? Wow, she initiated it. Man, this is gonna suck for Wednesday. She finally trusts someone. Oh, she's getting a vision. Oh no. Oh my god.
You okay?
I need to go.
Oh yeah.
What?
Girl, you got to run.
What's wrong? Wednesday.
Oh my god.
Of course, the first boy I kissed would turn out to be a psychotic, serial-killing monster.
Yeah, that is on brand. Woo! Well, No need to speculate any longer about the identity of the monster. They definitely revealed it this episode. That was huge. But I wanted to start from the beginning with talking about the fact that they did confirm the mayor's death. We did start out with his funeral. That was really sad, and it was really hard to see Lucas and his mother obviously devastated. But it looks like it really put into Wednesday this fire that she needs to solve the case. We got a really fun visit from Uncle Fester, played by Fred Armisen. He played that role really well. I love the comedy touches, and I enjoyed his electricity crackles. And he did provide Wednesday with a really vital piece of information. The monster is called a hide. So it's interesting to actually find out what type of monster is and more about it. And one of the things we found out about the monster was that the change can be triggered by a traumatic event or by hypnosis. That led Wednesday to think that Dr. Kinbot was involved. However, after that final scene, I think we know that what happened was he was unlocked by the traumatic event, which would have been his mother's death. I'm assuming at some point we're going to actually see what happened with Tyler's mother because they keep referencing that event. I'm hoping we'll get some kind of flashback as to what actually happened when she passed, and probably Tyler's first transformation into the hide. So Wednesday decides to go confront Dr. Kinbot because at this point she's decided she must be Laurel Gates. And then as soon as Wednesday leaves, she gets killed by the monster. So clearly she's not Laurel Gates or the mastermind behind everything that's been happening. So then she kind of doubles down and accuses Xavier of being the monster. And she points to all these little tokens that are in his studio of the various victims that the monster has had. And he accused her of framing him. I might have to rewatch that because I'm not quite sure if she did plant them or if maybe someone else had planted them before she got there. But either way, that stuff was there and he was arrested, but we clearly know that he is not the monster and he's not responsible for this. So I feel really bad for Xavier. Finn getting stabbed was really gut-wrenching because he has been such a great character, and it was just so hard to see him unresponsive on the table. I'm really glad that Uncle Fester was able to bring him back, and hopefully soon he will be as good as new, but that was a really close call and really hard to watch Wednesday get so emotional and upset. On a good note, we have Enid back in the room. She said, you know what? Things are chaos when I'm not here, so I need to be here to look out for you. I am glad that she's back in the room with Wednesday. And Wednesday basically said, I missed you, using Thing as a cover. That's as close, I think, as she can get to admitting that she actually cares. So hopefully she'll start to treat her roommate with a little more respect now that she realizes the value of their friendship. Last but not least, let's discuss this monster. Holy cow. Okay, so Tyler has been my number one suspect for monster pretty early. What a crazy way for her to find out. In the middle of kissing him, having one of her visions, which makes her limp, and having this vision of him killing Dr. Kinbot in all of its gory detail, and then him standing over her body. And here she is kind of prone in front of this person that she knows now is this dangerous, horrific monster that's been going around killing everybody. That had to have been a terrifying moment to kind of wake up in his arms. He's looking down at her and she's like, oh my God, you're the monster. And of course she can't say that in that moment. I'm sure she was scared of what he would do if he realized that she knew he was the monster. So she just ends up scrambling out of there and getting away from that situation, which is really, I think, all she could do in that moment because she was just so shocked to find out that he was actually the monster and not Xavier because she was so sure that she got him. That was huge for her, and I really feel bad because she had just clearly made the decision, you know what, I like this guy, I'm gonna trust him, I'm gonna give him a chance, and then immediately realized what a horrible mistake she had made. I hate that for her because she's someone obviously that doesn't trust really anybody. So to finally let some of those walls down and then to get immediately hit with this horrible revelation just could not be more terrible for her trust issues. Poor Wednesday. Just awful. That had to have been her first kiss. So the very first guy you kiss is a monster. Craziness. So we have one episode left. Clearly we got to deal with this whole monster Laurel Gates thing. Like I've said previously, I do think Laurel Gates is Miss Thornhill and that she's the mastermind behind this and controlling the Tyler monster. I think that's all going to come to a head next episode. And hopefully now that Wednesday knows that Xavier is innocent, she'll be able to clear his name in the next episode, because it would be really horrible if all of that got pinned on an innocent person. All right, well, if you like this reaction, please give me a like, consider subscribing, and hit the bell for notifications. I am ready to get into that finale, and I hope you'll join me for the next episode. That's it for me. Thank you for watching, and I will see you soon.